Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. We are from Group 4 and we are going to present our research presentation. The title is What Skills Are Learned at University from the Views of Students and Working Adults. First of all, let me introduce our group members. The first one is Anindya, the second one is Detia, and the third one is me, Dinas Dilakmasa. Okay, so the list of our content of the presentation. The first one is background of the study. The second one is objectives. The third one is theories, and then content relevant studies, and then method of the studies, and then followed by findings of the study, and finally is the conclusion. Alright, so before delving into the specific of the study, let us first exploring the background of our study. So over the past decade, the value of a university degree has come under increasing scrutiny. While there has been some suggestion that degrees do not always provide good value for money, and the data clearly demonstrate there are financial and work-related benefits associated with attending university. Moreover, completing a degree also seems to confer benefits related to health and citizenship that may stem from the opportunities for personal growth and exploration. And then the second material is the objectives of our study. To achieve our research goals, we have outlined the three following objectives. The first one is to investigate the skills that students and graduates believe they have developed over the course of their degree. And then the second one is to examine their beliefs about key skills that are they find important in a broad range of personal and professional contexts. And then the third one is to explore whether participants' response to these questions demonstrated developmental change over time by comparing the views of current students with those of working adults. And then the theories that we use for our research or our study. So drawing from Bratianu and Fatamanescu in 2017, we can better understand that students view their university courses primarily as a means of furthering their disciplinary knowledge, and activities outside the classroom such as work experience or extracurricular activities as the best way to foster skills. And then we also rely on Delakas at 2002 to explain a good understanding of skills is promoted when they are discussed explicitly and when students have the opportunity to reflect on the competencies that underlie them. And then the next material will be delivered by Divya.
Okay, thank you, Vida. Okay, the next is content relevant studies. There are four content. The first is skill-based learning. Students must have discipline knowledge to improve their studies. So, as we know, students must have a discipline to learn anything in university or in that courses. That is, they organize the skill of learners at the university. It means that students organize their skills during university courses. So they must be focused on their skill during in university courses. So if you want to take English language education, so you must be focused on English language education skills. The next is understanding the skills learned at university. It's just a feeling to discuss skill with students at university might result in graduates lacking a clear understanding of important skill like communication, critical thinking, and collaboration. So students must understanding about the three important skills like communication, critical thinking, and collaboration. The next is naming skill learners and not learners university. There are top 5 skill learned by student and working adults. The first one is communication, teamwork, critical thinking, time management, and self-management. So, student and working adults must have a 5 top skills like communication, teamwork, critical thinking, time management, and self-management. The next is about the present study and Q&A. There are 4 questions and answers. The first question is what skill do participants believe they learned during their university degree and what skill do they feel they should have learned but did not? Okay, the answer is learning academic and employer including communication, critical thinking, and teamwork. So, students and working adults must include communication, critical thinking, and teamwork skills. The next question is do perception of the skill learned and not learned during a degree differ between current students and working adults? The answer is life experiences were expected to increase awareness of value skills such as communication, critical thinking, and collaboration. So, yeah, experience is an important knowledge to student and working adults. The next question is, do university students and working adults differ in their definition of communication, critical thinking, teamwork, and leadership? The answer is students are more likely to define skill using a superficial and preview language due to less experiences in work context. In contrast, working adults are more inclined to define skill in the terms of specific underlying competencies. So, students must take a job with a relevant courses or more relevant major to be a good work or to be take a good job for them. The last question is, do students and working adults differ in their self-assessment of key skills such as critical thinking, communication, and collaboration? The answer is mainly graduate students tend to rate their skill more positively than the employers who hire them. It was anticipated that the student self-assessment of their skill would align more closely with those experiences working in that. Sorry if my pronunciation is not good. Yeah, so new graduate student must choose a good job and it is relevant and implementing the knowledge in their own job or they want to pick a job like this. Okay, the next is method. This study used an online survey with 827 participants. It is an open-ended answer where the code and analyze using a previously developed codification scheme. Yeah, so it is a user online survey and it is from answer question and answer section. The next material will be presented by my friend Anu.
Alright, the study on skills learned at university by students and working adults resulted several key findings. First, we found similar perceptions. Both students and working adults shared similar beliefs about the skills learned and not learned at university. There were minimal differences in their perceptions of career-related skills such as communication, critical thinking, teamwork, and leadership. The second one is top skills learned. This study shows that participants identify communication, teamwork, critical thinking, time management, self-management as the top skills learned during their university education. These skills were commonly recognized as being acquired through higher education. The third one is top skills not learned. Participants also highlighted skills such as communication, teamwork, job search skills, job-specific skills, and self-management as the top skills not learned at university. This indicated areas where participants felt there was a lack of development during their academic pursuit. The fourth is overlap in beliefs. The study revealed a substantial overlap between students and working adults in terms of their beliefs about both skills learned and not learned. This consensus suggested a shared understanding among participants regarding regarding the skills they perceive as gained or lacking from their university experiences. Okay, so the number 5 is about the differences in job-specific skills. So, working adults were more likely than students to report having learned job-specific skills, while students felt less prepared in terms of job skills. And then this difference highlighted the influence of work experience on individuals' perceptions of career-related skills. And then number 6 is about awareness of niche skills. So, working adults demonstrated a greater awareness of niche skills relevant to their current jobs, reflecting their practical experience in the workforce. In contrast, students were more focused on skills perceived as necessary for securing employment, indicating different perspectives shaped by career development stages. So, the overall of our findings emphasize the importance of certain key skills acquired during university education and identified areas where participants felt there was room for improvement. And our findings will also highlight the differences in perceptions between students and working adults regarding to the career related skills. Okay, finally, let me summarize our presentation once again. In conclusions, the study underscores the importance of fostering a holistic approach to skill development that integrates both general competencies and specialized expertise, thereby equipping individuals with the diverse skill set needed to thrive in a dynamic and competitive workforce. By addressing the findings of this study, educators, employers, and policymakers can collaborate to enhance the employability and career readiness of graduates, ultimately contributing to a more skilled and adaptable workforce. So, alright, that's all from us. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. It will be a pleasure for us to answer your questions. Okay, if there is no questions, I would like to thank you for taking time out to listen to our presentations. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.